the final days. Only 3 night shifts left to go. I decided to essentially get myself a little treat for finishing work in the Ulster Hospital. So got myself a MacBook and a really discreet case for it. So I'm all kitted out now. I'm an Apple guy. I always thought I wouldn't be, but sure. The idea would be to edit this final vlog on it and see if it's any better quality, but you be the judge. Alright, on to the next one. Hey, good afternoon. Well, evening. It's these are the mirrors that I put in and they're absolutely messed up. Look at that. They do the job. Anyway, we all have a squat PB on here. We have 20, 20, 10, 15, 150 bags. Hopefully I don't die. We'll go for 2 or 3 reps here. Hold the phone.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls seem polite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
I've never been good at squat. I've always felt like there's a real sticking point, and to be honest, I'm happy with that. Oh, that's a good moving forward. Before that I did like 2 or 3 sets of 4 or 5 on 130, 2 sets of 2 on 140, and some stuff in around 110, 100 just as a warm-up set. So all good, happy, enough. New bar, sick boo. So I sent the video off to Africa and she was like, depth police. But listen, Becky, if my legs are that skinny and that thin, it just looks like, well, I thought it was good. If you've any issues with the depth, stick it in below. But yeah, I've got skinny legs. But I know they're skinny. I can move a boat though. Also, I'm packing up all my stuff to head back down to Cork, and I have thrown all my Connecticut goodies into a little box. This is a lovely looking box. Look at this box. Ha! Got some energy gels, protein bars. Haven't started taking this yet. Got some BCAAs, some whey protein. I've got some recovery powder also. The problem with eating so many calories is you gotta go to the dentist and get the fillings because of the calories. Only one more night. One more. I'm having to get a COVID test before going down to go into the group training bubble, and this one is a self-test. So with all this gear, excuse the mess, it takes you through the instructions on how to go into your tonsils and up your nose. Put on your gloves. What gloves? Ziploc bag, yep. Biohazard bag, yep. Let's get going, boys. So I woke up yesterday at 2 PM. It's now 10:30. Coming up on 20. What does that make? 20. Coming up on 20 hours. Gently take out the swab. This will be used for both the tonsils and your nose. I hope it's going in my tonsils before it goes up my nose. We're both tonsils for 10 seconds. Okay.
So it wasn't very nice. Alright. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that wasn't great now, I have to say. So it's my final day at home before heading down to Cork tomorrow, and the creator has given her permission for a once-off exclusive interview to give you some real insight into me. All questions have been pre-approved. Right, so introduce yourself, please.
I don't need to introduce myself.
Describe your son in 3 words.
Hardworking, driven and annoying. His best quality is his caring nature, and I'd like to give you an example of that. After my mother died, Philip came to the house and my sister, who's a nurse, was preparing Mummy's remains, and Philip helped her with it. And I noticed how caring and the great dignity he showed, and I was very proud of him.
And the worst?
He doesn't listen to what I say.
That's alright, yeah, lovely, thank you. Where does he get his sporting talents from?
I wish I could say he got them from me, but he doesn't. His father loved water sports and was very good at water skiing and windsurfing. My mother's cousins played Gaelic for Down, and they were sports people.
So did you ever think he would be rowing full time? Or doing any sport?
No, not at all.
No. And what were your thoughts then whenever he/I sort of put a pause on medicine to go rowing full time?
I was very worried about it. It wouldn't be what I thought he should have done. He worked very hard for his medical degree with his father's illness and death, and he worked very hard, so I thought he would start his career. But I knew it's what he wanted to do, and because it's what he wanted to do himself, I supported him.
Now, your answer there sounds very nice, but were there at any stages when you maybe attempted to bribe or tried to coerce him into a different line of action?
There was many a time when there was discussions, stroke arguments, but when I knew in the end that it was what you wanted to do, it was your life and not mine.
Can you confirm or deny that you attempted bribery on a trip up from Cork?
No.
With Oakley's?
No.
To attempt to get him not to go to the 2018 World Championships?
No.
Denied?
No, denied.
Okay.
How did that happen?
Remember in Kildare, you said I'd buy you these, but if I buy you these, that's it. You have to go back with the Venice.
I can't remember at all.
You're upstairs, I'll shoot him. And what were your thoughts
They're
then?
only £25.
I know, that's how I went. Rowan.
But there was no bribery involved.
None, okay.
None.
And what were your thoughts then when he went back to medicine when COVID kind of shattered the Olympics?
I was very disappointed for him and for all the other athletes who had worked so hard, but I knew it was a time when that's what had to be done. The hospitals needed staff, and as well as lots of other people, he returned to medicine, and that's what's required. But it was a very, very disconcerting time for everybody concerned.
Okay. And obviously they were touted as a medal potential boat, myself and Ronan last year. Do you think that that's still true today, or do you think that everything has changed too much?
I think Philip was a Ronan and Philip were medal contenders last time round. They'll be the same this time round, because I know that Philip will give everything to fulfill his dream, and if that's part of his dream, then he'll work for it.
And seeing him fire off this evening with the car all packed up, ready to go, what are your thoughts for the next 8 months?
Well, I can't help being a wee bit sad, because the 8 months that he was here, it was great to have him about the place. And I'd be sad to see him go, but I know it's a very important part of his life. It's something that he would like to fulfill, so there's happiness and sadness.
that's it for the creator. Many thanks to her for her time this morning. Didn't she look lovely? So you heard from the creator herself. It took a lot of convincing to get her to participate, so excuse the business-like demeanour. So the car's all packed up. That's my entire life for 8 months. I'll be saying goodbye to the Banbridge High Performance Centre, and tomorrow we'll be in Cork for a potential exclusive with Miss Tara Hanlon.
I'm excited! Are you excited?
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls are polite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you're Hollywood cursing. Hollywood cursing. That's how it goes when you're Hollywood cursing.
So we're back in the rowing centre. It's been kind of shit. My hands are bollocksed, my legs bollocksed. Actually, I can't say bollocks. It's only been 3 days and I've done more in 3 days than I would have done in about a week and a half back home. So we have Tara Hanlon here to give us some inspirational words. So Tara, how have you been finding training now after the lockdown?
Yeah, it's been great. I just love training.
You had a very exciting few months there where you performed very well under 23s and senior Europeans. Tell us a bit about that.
Jeez, you're very, very serious. You can listen to my podcast.
Oh, you have a podcast?
Rowing Ireland podcast.
Oh, it's the Rowing
I
Ireland
speak
one.
all
Yeah.
about it there, so yeah, check that out.
Check that out. And
Check
have you
that
any
out.
wise words for people trying to train over lockdown, seeing as you've done it?
Get some good tunes, get a good speaker, have some good snacks, and just have a good time. All right.
Lovely. And would you like to
Emily,
sign
do you wanna
off
get
the...
in? Also, just want to say to everybody that like I've made it into my heroes vlog, so you can do it too. Don't worry. And like Phil just thinks he's the main character in the NRC. This is his homecoming.
I asked Phil really nicely to not put me in the vlog where it was all, and I got done dirty. So I'm just apologising. Sorry about that.
Woo! Okay.
Hanlon giving us insight into nothing there. Emily Hegarty redeeming herself there with some lovely gestures. We're in the new house. It's quite nice. This is it. There's a cat. His name's Bish. He's massive. Don't like cats. Allergic to cats. But we'll manage that as we go. That's 20 out of 20 vlogs done for 2020. Time to get the head down and get the work done for next year's Olympics. I had a lovely call from anti-doping today, so got some blood and urine taken. They caught me just as I was leaving the house actually, so it was quite, someone was like, Philip? And I was like, hello? And she was like, oh, I'm from Florida, Ireland. And I was like, come on in. But yeah, that's it. All the best. Thanks for coming along the journey. The Instagram names of everyone in the link are in the bio below. Give us all a follow on that to see how we get on coming up to the games next year. Will the women's 4 qualify? Will they win it? Will we win it? Who knows? Very exciting year for Irish sport and Irish rowing. Thanks very much for coming along on the journey, and I'll not see you in the next one. Bye.